Prominent attorney Jeremy Hogan recently clarified a widespread misconception regarding the SEC's latest brief in the ongoing lawsuit against Ripple. Contrary to some reports, the SEC has not reduced its initial $2 billion demand to $102 million. Hogan emphasized that the confusion arose from a comparative legal argument used by the SEC in response to Ripple's defense. The legal battle between Ripple and the SEC centers on whether Ripple's XRP token should be classified as a security. The SEC initially demanded a hefty $2 billion penalty from Ripple, which Ripple countered by referencing the settlement between the SEC and TerraForm Labs, TFL. Ripple argued that, based on the TFL case, the penalty should be around $10 million. Ripple calculated this figure by comparing TFL's $420 million civil penalty to its $33 billion in gross sales, resulting in approximately 1.27%. In response, the SEC disagreed with Ripple's interpretation, asserting that the calculation should instead be based on TFL's total civil penalty and disgorgement amounting to $3.58 billion. Using this method, the SEC calculated the ratio to be 11.7%. Applying this 11.7% ratio to the $876.3 million in disgorgement sought in the Ripple case, the SEC concluded that the civil penalty should be $102.6 million, not the $10 million proposed by Ripple. Following the SEC's presentation, some XRP community members speculated that the SEC had reduced its $2 billion demand to $102.6 million. Jeremy Hogan addressed this misconception, making it clear that the SEC has not lowered its demand. He explained that the $102 million figure was derived from Ripple's own logic applied to the TFL settlement, used by the SEC to illustrate a point rather than a new demand. Hogan reiterated that the SEC's actual stance remains unchanged, and the $102 million was merely a hypothetical calculation. He also reminded the community of his earlier prediction, suggesting that the court might impose a fine of $100 million against Ripple and possibly a permanent injunction on institutional sales of XRP. Australian lawyer Bill Morgan echoed Hogan's sentiments in a recent post, emphasizing that the SEC's brief had been misinterpreted. Morgan accused certain XRP influencers of spreading false theories about the SEC's demands, contributing to the confusion. As the XRP community awaits the court's final decision, which could potentially conclude the multi-year lawsuit at the district court level, it remains uncertain whether either party will appeal the decision to the Second Circuit. The outcome of this case will likely have significant implications for the future regulatory landscape of cryptocurrencies. So, that's the update for now. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.